my first guest I turned his name to a double name, Adamu GARBA. And most of the young ones would have seen a lot of him on social media already. And, but you are Adamu GARBA 2.
Yes.
The second.
Yes.
I choose to call it 2. You're originally from Adamawa State.
Yes.
But you've been living in Lagos since you were 24.
No. I was living in Lagos, 24. That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
What brought you to Lagos?
I came to Lagos in search of opportunities. Yeah, came to look for a job. When I got a job, I think my first job was in one maritime company as an IT guy. And
is that your background, though?
Huh? Yeah, that's my background, IT, technology. Then from there, I got another job again with one IT company. And then from there, I got with an oil company in Warri and then worked a little for 9 months, resigned, came back to Lagos again, got another job in IT company because that's my passion. And after some few months, I was able to set up my business, IPI Solutions. 9 years down the line now, the company is there, employing about 45 staffs, and with about 13 international recognition from different bodies. Yes.
You know, at this point in time, anybody who is showing interest is just an expression of interest.
Absolutely.
You expressed interest since November last year.
Yeah.
So the tendency is for Nigerians to look at these people are just rabble-rousers and noisemakers. How will you respond to that?
I will respond to them to look into my own profile. I really like the fact that this interview is about personality. They should go and search and see the commitment for a person who is desirous of seeing a great Nigeria for a very long period of time. And if you check almost on my website, adamugarba.org, you will see virtually all Nigerian problems and their specific solutions. This is a result of 12 years of extensive study on how to fix Nigeria. I picked interest in wanting to be the president of this country since somewhere around 2004.
You must have been 21.
Yeah.
What does a 21-year-old know about ruling a country?
Sincerely, personally, I cannot even say why. But I was like a little bit activist, you know, talking about social ills in the society. And I came to understand that there are root causes of these ills. And those root causes are usually from the governance system of the country, because that's where the moral consciousness of the society raised a little bit higher. And then the country gives a platform for people to be what they want to be or what they should be.
Have you ever been, when were you a registered member of any political party?
Yes. I was a member of PDP. I love PDP then.
So you registered and you have a card?
Yes, because I was a serious fan then when I was growing up of Obasanjo. I trusted Obasanjo, you know, so I like everything he said and do, and that is even why I went into PDP. But in my state, there are issues. There's a complete disconnect then, 2003, between the PDP and the people. Then we decided to go for the opposition MPP and then produce people, different people from a different party to be leading. I went back to Kano, started studying. From there, I started talking about the unity of the nation because it's a state university where we have different people coming from different parts of the country.
University.
Kano University, you know, and that was when Sharia was very, very strong. So I was advocating for one Nigeria, for unity, for common humanity.
What kind of friends did you have? Your friends were from what part of Nigeria, even while you were in school?
All. Personally, I'm those kind of person that didn't see somebody and identify him with anything other than human. It's my nature. I grew up like that. And that is even what cost me my university degree, because I was restricted somewhere when I was in 300 level. Although I'm the best student of electrical engineering, but I was sent out simply because I was talking around this common humanity when Sharia was very strong in Kano. We were able to advocate and make sure that Christians worship within the school. And then we are also galvanizing support for people to see Nigeria as a common country. And I was talking about contesting for the president in 2019. Then we call it Vision 2019-2035 at that school. They thought I'm
That's
mad.
when you were 21?
Yeah, that's when I was 21. So they thought I'm mad. They sent me away.
So this is you living up to your promise?
Absolutely.
How it's going to play out is definitely in the hands of God and Nigerians,
That's
or
true.
whatever party you choose to come out from.
Absolutely.
But I want to take you back to Jamaica. What's the name of the village again?
Jambutu.
Jambutu.
Yes,
That sounds
yes,
so
yes.
romantic. Yeah. So in Jambutu, when was the last time you went to Jambutu? And what is it about Jambutu that makes you think that maybe the whole of Nigeria needs something that can change places like Jambutu?
I was in Jambutu just last month. My father is there. I just even finished giving him a new house there. You see, it's all emotional.
That's your primary school.
That's why
they have buildings now, I'm sure.
Yes, they have buildings, they have other things. But the problem is, there is this gap between this 35-year-old man and the 35-year-old people that are living around that area, simply because of lack of opportunities. Many people have lost hope. They took to drugs, they took to crime, They are confused. They are caged with one kind of ideology that doesn't work.
What is that
They need
ideology?
to be reawakened. Ideology of
that the North belongs to the Northerners or something like that?
Not really like that. Not really like that. It's like there is this way a society around my area is shaped to show that you can actually only be successful when God come and pick you up and make you success. You can't really work towards it, you know. So everybody is just relaxing and waiting for something to come from the sky to make him who he wants to be. And at the end of the day, the society is really going down. So we need to awaken this moral consciousness. And it's not something that is happening only in Jambutu. It's something that is happening countrywide because of over-politicization of religion that talks to you about miracle that is coming from something to make you who you are, other than your real self. So it's something we really need to change.
Now, do you have to go to the highest office to be able to change that?
Absolutely, yes. Because Nigeria is, from the beginning, from the founding of this country, 1960, when independence was granted, the leaders that formed the coalition of ruling Nigeria then were having traditional allegiance to their region. So they politicized the center. There is no committed effort to unite the country as a common entity. So all of them will walk to the center, talk to the center, just to get the share for their region. So there is a complete politicization that creates a lot of polarization within the country and extend a fault line that need to be breached. And this thing can happen when there is a symbolic representation of that unity at the center, one. Two, on our economic policy, we have a program that we wanted to implement.
Are you talking about your manifesto?
No, not really. Just the reasons
no,
why
I'm just wondering why
you
you would be interested. You could have gone as your local government chairman. You could have gone as your governor.
Yes.
You could have gone a councillor.
The problem is, Nigeria's problem is not having a position. Nigeria's problem is a system. The system is designed in such a way that once you become a governor, a councillor, a chairman, a reps, a senator, or president, you sit at the center and share or pick the share of your pie. That's the way the system is. No matter how sincere you are, if you get into the system, you get corrupted along the path. We have a history of people that are very good. When they get in, they get contaminated with the system. What you need to do is to attack the system. And the only way to attack the system is to
go from the top. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. But I would like you to share your opinion on something that's very important, especially because you went to an Amajiri school and you are a Fulani.
Yes.
You know, right now, it's not a word that a lot of Nigerians like to hear because of what's happening with all the cattle rustling and all of that. Yes. What are your thoughts on that?
The issue is...
Just quickly as we run.
Yes. The issue is I rear cattle. I start briefing you about it. I was a cattle rearer somewhere when I was 12 years old.
But did you follow? Oh, so you used to follow
them? Yes, I followed them. When I came back from primary school, the joy is to rear my cattle. But it can't continue this way, because the world has moved beyond that. Then when we rear cattle, you only have 2 or 3. Now people have much more. We have almost 22 million cattle in Nigeria. How do you expect to be moving them around? It's not possible.
So you're one of those that advocates at least that cattle should stay in a ranch.
In fact, the first person that started advocating for this extensively when the crisis started happening, we have to ranch them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So for you, what pains you most about Nigeria? One word so that I can go on my break.
What pains me more about this country is the way the country is supposed to be an economically integrated unit. Now it become a politically disintegrated unit with geopolitical zones and so instead of geoeconomic zones. And that's why we are proposing 9 geoeconomic zones to replace our geopolitical zones.
Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. But I won't say thank you without giving you a handshake. So please, if you don't mind, thank you very much for being with us on the show. I appreciate it.